Hello everyone, this is KJPC Gaming and we are back in the Infected 7.0 today. I am super happy about this. I've started making glass. I have a few boxes full. This is the empty one. Yep. We're going to need these forges. Oh, I've got too much stuff on me. Let's get rid of some of this stuff first. And we're going to need these forges because I'm going to make more power. And we gotta drop everything off where it goes. I've got some bones and some fat and plant fiber because I put fire pots out to the aluminum and cobalt, and you can't see them in wintertime. So I I lit a few of them, not very many of them. I think I lit 10 of them exactly. So yeah, we've got all kinds of new tools. One of the things that I didn't go over last night that I was going to go over today, but winter started almost as soon as I opened my game, the pond froze, was the ration. And it's pretty amazing. Every ration adds +1 to both health and stamina. So your max over here, as you can see, I'm at 153 and 124. I'm also thirsty. The ration is not made with meat stew. It's made with meat stew mix and 1 can of vegetable and 1 can of fruit. Some people were having a little bit of difficulty with that. We'll just go down here to the rations. 1 stew mix, that's this, not this. And 1 fruit salad right there, and 1 veggie salad right there, and 1 plastic. And so, as you know, plastic requires oil and bark chips. So, yeah, so I've been running the oil. Oh, I love my front door. Been running the oil. I've got 14 cans in there. Grief. No reason to shut that. We'll go ahead and put some of it up here. I don't currently have any oil up here. It's all downstairs with the fuel for the mineral extractors. While we're up here, we'll go over the stuff that was going to be in this episode, and then we will move forward to what we're going to do. So this is the storage room. I've started to build it. I've got these shadows here. I kind of wish I had shot the episode before 7.0 came out because now I need screws. Which is fine. It's not that bad. Screws are really easy to make. 5 copper ingots makes 50, I think it is. Item PDM bulk items. 5 copper makes 50 screws. So, yeah. So some of this is going to change. I'm going to take all of this shadow out that I put in for this upcoming episode, and we might have a glass roof here. I have not checked yet to see if I can put the railings on the glass, and that is something that I need to do before I get ahead of myself here. So we'll put that there. We need 3 iron, 12 glass, and 10 screws. And we'll do that part super fast. I have turned down a ton of settings. I've got 3 in here already. Trying to get everything to cooperate. And it doesn't want to cooperate. So now, where did I put the screws? Oops, I knew that wasn't right. Nope, close. There we go. As you can see, I have a lot of ingots that I need to cook because we're going to be adding quite a bit of power. Where in the world did I put the screws? There we go. There's screws. And that's going to be in the way because I need some iron. I think it was 3. Let's check again while we are learning this. It's going to be a lot of back and forth. So we'll go back upstairs. Not too hot, am I? Getting there. I'm warming up. I put my coat on before I went out into the wilds to fire up those fire pots. You can just barely, if I turn this one off and turn my light off, you can just barely see the first fire pots over there. So, yeah, we'll turn this back on. And here we go. Now then, can I put rails? Oh, yes. That's nice. All right. We'll be able to put rails on that. That's cool. So you stand right out there. I'm going to double the number of windmills. And we will build them up here, but I am thinking about actually moving them down in there. How's my energy? I'm fine. So I'll turn my light on. I'm thinking about moving the power down there somewhere and taking advantage of that space down there. As you can see, I moved the drying racks over there. I built all of these rails. You saw some of this in the update video that I released night before last when the update came out. We need a ton of bricks, so I need to make more of those. And these will now take, it's still a storage item, 10 nails and 8 planks. So instead of one iron ingot's worth of nails. So that's pretty cool. I did not do these windows, and I'm glad that I didn't, because I might put glass walls here so that I can see outside. Maybe just a couple of them, so I can see more clearly. Now you can see through these windows pretty clearly. Let's look at a finished one. Turn off the headlamp. You can see really clearly through this glass, but it is dirty glass. More primitive. We might need another battery. I don't know. What in the world is... Oh, I left the oil on. It's the middle of the night and I've left the oil on. Oh, that's the second time I've done that. Tried to walk through that door and it was closed. We'll wait 15 seconds for that. And then I will show you where I'm going to start building the house. And that's going to be fun. It's going to be a regular house with some glass parts. And we'll have a sunroom off one side. Oh boy, that was a lot of noise. I didn't even realize. Okay, so now we're carrying what? Extra nails, some oil. I put this in as a wall. And those of you who are familiar with bushcraft would be familiar with the reflecting wall for the heat. It's just for show. It doesn't do anything because this doesn't provide any heat. What I would like is skirts. I'd like skirts for along here. They're called skirts. And it's just sort of paneling that goes down there. It'd be like a quarter panel or half of one of these walls here. Only probably made of logs. You don't really notice it if you have a lot of these full. That acts as a skirt, and it's also helpful for protecting your building. And the Vambies will attack your building on a huge scale now, but they can also jump right over this. And having this cart too close also gives them a way to jump. So we'll move that out of the way. It gives them a little extra lift they can jump over. But you can see where I put that glass paneling. Now I think that's going to look really cool. Let's put these up there. I don't think I can reach this. because you can't jump with the logs, but let's give it a try. Ah, cool. One more. Need one more. I've always liked mixed media when it came to styling. And yeah, that does look nice. That wrought iron look along there is pretty cool. But there is literally, if you look right straight through the glass at the stars, there is no difference between what you're seeing through the glass and what you're seeing through the stars. That glass is pristine, which leads me to believe that it's not going to be reflective because it's not really there. It's just a sort of coated point that you can't pass through. But the wrought iron is reflective, and it helps. And when there's two together, they really stand out. So it's really nice. All right. Let's see about this house. This is almost impossible to see in the daytime. And maybe would be better. No, let's turn it on. So you'll have a long walkway leading away from the manufacturing. And then the front of the house will be right here. We'll have a little portico. And then the main part of the house is going to be 5 wide by 4. We don't want to outdo the heater, which I think is 6 possibly, the coal heater. And then possibly right here we'll have, of course you're not supposed to have doors lined up like that. Maybe over on this side, which I think is the morning side, we'll have the sunroom. And I'll bring in some plants just for show, for the sunroom. And of course we'll have to have railings with an exit off of them. We'll have to watch out for that. The problem with the fences, this is what I don't like about the fences, is if you look at them, they're gigantic. Even when you're standing up, this is the regular height. I don't think I changed the height. I'd have to rewatch that first video, but I don't think I did. But excuse me. But if you're standing here, you're just looking over the railing, and anything you try to shoot is sort of even with the railing. So I'm not quite sure if you can change that, because I never looked. And you can adjust them. Oh, aren't I a dummy? Look at that. You can make them very, very tall, or you can make them teeny tiny tall. That would probably stop the animals. Of course, it doesn't take any less material to do that. But, yeah, that might work. We're only trying to stop animals with these fences. It wouldn't stop Bambis anyway. They could just, jump. Free rock. Woohoo. So let's see what else there was. Oh, it was that silly deer. I got startled by a deer. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous what's out in the middle of the lake. Are you guys fishing? I have actually gotten fish out of the frozen lake. You just have to watch super closely, and I'll get out my spear. And I don't know if you can see this, but if you watch really closely, you can see the fish moving. And every once in a while, they're close enough to the surface that you can actually grab them. Maybe not in the middle of the night, but let's see. Let's get over the edge of the pond here. And we'll hold still for just a second. There's one swimming by. When they're that deep, you can't get them. But they will skim the bottom of the ice Crazy sheep. And I have managed to catch some. I can only assume that those birds are catching fish. We need oil yet? Not quite. But we do need to get this out of here. So it'll keep making more rocks. My mouse was freaking out. Still freaking out. Oh, I ran out of room. Alright. This is super duper fast, these things. And 1 minute to drag rocks up out of the ground is pretty awesome. Oh my god. There's lots of free food out of here. There he is. Oh. I'm never going to find that arrow. There we go. God. How many arrows did I lose? There's one. Give me that. Much easier to see at night. There's one. What am I at? 40. That's all of them. And I'm bleeding to death. Oh my god. Alright. Free food? Do I have room for free food? Maybe a little bit. Here we go. And there's one more over here. There it is. Free food. Alright, back to what I was doing. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Oh, like 8 glass. I do need to get some oil out here. Just not immediately. It'll be fine for a little while. I can't store any more of those. I thought that I was going to be making bone arrows today, but I didn't need to. Apparently, I had a bunch of extra ones stored away. And, oh, I didn't pick up any of that. And I don't know at what moment I lost my mind and made a bunch of extra. I need 3 spots. There we go. This guy is very rarely ever hungry. It's ridiculous how very little I need. I will actually eat that, but not that. And a little bit of these. All right. And that's why he's never hungry, because I'm always munching all the time. All right, I need to make cobalt. I started to show you where I was going to put the windmills when I got distracted. I actually don't know how long this video is. Yep, my timer's not watching for me at all, so I'll just forge forward. Power. I need some power. So I think that's right about right there. And that one is in the middle. I'm going to fall right off this thing. You watch. Oh, I got room. And that one's right about there. And right about in the middle. And one more right. It's hard to see with the bow. There. Change the axe. That is really off. Just put, do I have room for one more? Let me see what my walkway situation is. Oh yeah. We're just building them up here. There we go. Let's put one more down. Oops. Not the mouse button. All right. Now remind me what this is going to take. 10 aluminum each, so that was how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70 aluminum. I might have that. 28 iron, 28 copper, and 28 cobalt. I think I actually have most of that. It's just a matter of cooking it. Let me get this out of my hand. How am I doing? All right. I'm going to have to find a different way to time my videos, I'm afraid. Yeah, still got stuff. Always got stuff. And that. And there's a rock. And I think I'll keep the nails down here. I have no idea what that sound was. Oh, it was the fire? The fire just went out, that's what it was. All right, I finished getting this out of the way. Oh, I used it. I have all my glass. And a couple of cans of oil. Boy, everything weighs a little bit. And I'm carrying too many bandages, but I had like 3 or 4 extra, whatever it was. All right, we have all of that aluminum. There we go. And we need some of these. There's a sound effect now when the fire goes out and when it starts. And 5 and 5 is 10. 5 more aluminum, 5 more cobalt. There we go. Okay, here we go. Carry it up to the roof. Then you can do 2. Oh. Warming yourself by the fire, are you? You crazy bird. All right. There is that. If I had put some thought to this, I would have packaged the the rest of that cobalt, copper, and iron that way. Try to get this turned around the right way. All right. That's one. The birds are so funny. And here we go. I moved the cobalt, and I'm not used to it yet. Here we go. That's 2, so that's an extra 40 power. Let's see if we can... Oh, I went right past it. What are we doing now? 105. Oh, that's what's available. Okay, the refrigerator is on, and I have 105 available, so we can turn the uh, uh, oil on. So we got that. And did I not like that? No, I didn't. Wow. Not the sharpest pencil in the box. This is buffer right now, but later on when I'm running cement mixers, if I run them, is there any in there? 3? That's not it. Where did I put it? Did I put it upstairs? I'm running in circles now. There we go. 4. We'll just go ahead and put it in. Copper and cobalt. Once all of this stuff is upstairs and it's organized, it'll be so much easier. There we go. And there's a little extra buffer of 25. And then when the sun comes up, on sunny days, of course. What time is it now? 5:12 a.m. Anytime now. When the sun comes up on sunny days, we will have even more power. And on not so sunny days, we'll have a little extra power. I would love to have the power to stop sneezing. This I want to get started on because I've been wanting to build this house since I found out about the glass. And I have a lot of logging to do. Yeah, that's going to take some time. Am I empty? Yep. And here's the first one. Okay. I thought it was 18. Did you see that stick just fly across the yard there? Oh boy. How's my bow doing? Really need to make a new bow. The echo is awesome. There he is, right there. We're practicing. Don't need that either. Did I pick it up? Yep. Free food. Oh, there's another rock. We have a lot of glass to make, but it's not going to be like thousands of pieces because I'm not going to do a whole building of glass. And, you know, I suppose if you're like super duper creative, you can make it look cool. But I like to have solid walls to put things against too. Good grief. Here comes the sunshine. I'm interested to see what that power is going to be. And then I'm going to have to go to sleep during the day again. It'll be the second day in a row that I've slept through the day. Or, well, not a row. I guess I did. Well, now I don't remember. Don't remember if I slept during this episode or not. I don't think so. He's out of energy. I love the new sound effects. We'll just put this up so I can stop killing the poor guy. My energy, my stamina goes up every time I eat food. And so it's really hard to get used to it. And I thought that I was going to be able to make the run all the way from the other place. Oh, I didn't get the planks out for that yet. All right, am I out of wood yet? Yep, I sure am. But I changed the direction on this as well because I think it makes more sense to go this way. I already got that one. There we go. Now I just need some planks for that. There we go. Bah. That one doesn't bother me as much as it does a lot of the guys because I grew up on a farm and listening to the sheep or cows or whatever doesn't bother me. The deer sounds ridiculous because it just doesn't sound like a deer to me. Mostly what you hear from deer is this. Just walking. You occasionally hear a branch break. What are you doing out here, you slippery fool? Huh? Are you stuck? Everybody's stuck. I don't think shooting him in the ear would have actually killed a real sheep. Very much doubt that. All right. We have a ton of food. Yeah. So let's put this in the bucket. Now I'm like, is the door actually open? I run into it enough times. And we'll break that open. Oops, there we go. Increase its, or lower its time. Oh, it doesn't fit. All right, fine, I'll eat it. Whatever. I've been waiting to eat this MRE pack, or this ration pack, because it adds 25 energy. And we're going to get there right at the end of the episode here. And let's see, I think we're running everything. And the sun is up. And we have 4950. The more the sun rises, the more power we have. That's pretty good. We're running, well, we're not running them, but we have an oil extractor, 2 mixers, a water house, and a fridge on the power circuit. We do not have that much power. We only have this much power. And let go of me, thanks. And we need to make another battery. I think I would like to have another one. And I'm going to be harvesting and cooking aluminum. Let's go over here. It's daytime. Yeah, I like that look. I think it needs to be supported though. And the only way I can find out if it can be supported is to put a piece under it and put a pole under it. And that means logging and building and all kinds of craziness. All right. So these 3 are completely full. It's not very much. It's only 60 glass. It won't last but a minute, really quick minute. And we also need iron for that. I was going to put railings along here, but I might put the shortened fences along there. God knows I can make some rope. All right, how's the energy now? I'll switch over there. We're down to about 10, and the only thing we have an abundance of is carbs. So this gives us 50 health, which we don't need, 25 thirst, 65 carbs, which we don't need, 65 protein, we need about 55. 50 fat, looks like we need about 30. 50 vitamins, same thing as the fat, and then 25 energy. So here we go. Oh, that wasn't very much. Brings us up to 25 energy because I had some energy, but it maxed everything else out, which is good. And I need to fill my thermos and turn the water off. That's empty as well. All right. All right, you guys. We're organized and we're ready to start. And I just need to do a bunch of logging. Now I'm going to leave these trees here. I like having trees. And for just a moment, I will turn on the foliage. The foliage is off for building and for ease of building, which is like an amazing thing that you won't find, I don't think, in any other game. And we'll come up here because it's a beautiful morning. And we will turn the foliage on. And there we go. It takes just a second for my game to render all of that. But wow, what a beautiful place. What a beautiful game. All right, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Please click the like button so that YouTube will share it. And have a great day. Get the bow out of the way. Thank you all.